when the Grindhouse was operating as a coffee shop slash comic shop, the rumor was that y'all worship the devil. So, you
Look,
know,
man, I've gotten that. I've gotten that my whole life, and I don't
right?
know if that's just some small town stuff or nothing about me says devil word. Seriously, like
No,
not even
no. I mean, look,
like
yeah, I think the
ever.
Humble Fam could attest out there. They've been listening now for 25 episodes.
But I have got
Yeah,
literally, I've gotten that my whole life. But no, the thing with the Grindhouse was we were stealing trash cans.
That was the big one.
The-
That
Yeah.
was the big rumor
so
is
the
that we
big
stole,
rumor was you were stealing trash cans,
or that we stole a trash can, and which the most ridiculous.
The number of trash cans varies based upon who you talk to.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't know where
That's
it came
wild.
from,
Yeah. Well,
but yeah, it's crazy.
yeah, it'd be like that. I guess. Yeah, that does sound like small town kind of stuff. You know what I mean?
Well, look, we had this guy. Okay,
Okay.
his name was Travis. His name was Travis. I graduated high school with Travis. He's a sweetheart. He lives in Austin, Texas now. But he went to, this local church, and this little old lady was talking to him and was like, "Travis, what you been up to?" And he said, "Oh, I've just been, working, and then I go to the Grindhouse and get me a caramel latte." And she said, "You've been going to the what?" He said, "The Grindhouse, that coffee shop in town." And she said, "Oh no, Travis, they steal trash cans."
Wait, hold up. Either this,
That's where that came from.
so either this was like more widespread than I thought, or like you might be misremembering, because I also went to church. And like
Brandon, you went to
I had a
church?
I believe we all went to church.
Yeah.
But yet you went to a
went to one.
local Methodist church. This was a Pentecostal church.
And so I walk in a little late, and I walk in and I sit on like the back pew, and like this little girl turns around, this snarky little so-and-so turns around. She couldn't have been older than 10. And she's like, "Oh, you got that Grindhouse shirt on." I'm like, "Yeah." So, and like she says the same thing. She's like, "I heard they steal trash cans." This little like this almost like Dickensian little street urchin in the back row is like, yeah, like I mean, like just giving me grief. I don't know how a 10-year-old would hear that. Whenever I was 10, I didn't know anything about the local goings on.
I had no idea that we had a trash can, much less a stolen one. Because I mean, in town, you can just put your trash on the curb. It's just like,
like
just put your garbage bag out.
It could have been like catalytic converters. It could have been bicycles. It could have been any number. It could have been hubcaps. It could have been any number of things, but it was trash cans.
Yeah, and I had a friend whose ex-husband. They were going through a divorce at the time, and she would come up there and get a white chocolate frappe, just real
basic,
just real out
basic,
there, And he said to her, "I know you've been going up there to that Grindhouse, and the cops are watching that place."
At any minute now, they could bust
anything that I've ever been attached to is always just fueled with some sort of controversy.
If you're in there ordering your white chocolate frappe whenever they come in there to bust that place up, they're taking you down with them. It's happening. Yeah. You're not getting out of this one easy, Brendine.
Yeah, crazy.
The thing is, none of the rumors were like cool. Like we weren't cool hot rod driving, outlaws. Like it was all a bunch of Ed and Eddie nonsense.
It really was like nothing real cool. Like
we're just trying to get quarters for Jawbreakers.
Yeah.
Oh
Look, man, I was just trying to make more than a hobby out of it, and just trying to make enough money to pay some rent